Good morning, Fit Force, or if you're on the East Coast, it's the afternoon now. Today is November 11th, 2015, and today we are just going to kind of talk about consistency with the basics and being intentional with your time and kind of strategize how you guys can plan out the rest of this year through the end of 2015. So first off, I just wanted to do a little bit of the housekeeping type things. One is everybody knows it's almost the middle of the month, so we need to be working towards Success Club, hopefully Success Club 5 by the 15th. That way you guys can focus the rest of the month on setting yourself up for December. The challenge packs this month, I know we haven't had a team call since the beginning of the month, but the challenge packs again are 21-day fix, which is amazing because that's our #1 selling program, and most of us do the 21-day fix, and it is a perfect setup for Hammer and Chisel, which is coming out in December. I know myself, I'm super excited about that. I will post in the group a plan that you can follow, or you can put in your challenge groups for people who are not following 21-day fix specifically, that have on demand, and they can actually use that to start prepping themselves for Hammer and Chisel. So we want to be creating some hype around that program because it is December. It is a tough month, but it doesn't have to be. So we just have to be intentional with what we are doing and how we're doing it. Second is I wanted to congratulate our top 5 coaches on Team Fit Force for the month of October. And those coaches are Nicole Quick, Emily Bowie, Scooty, Kelsey, and Kelly B. So congratulations, lady. That's Kelly Brittingham. I'm not sure if I said your last name right. I'm sorry. But congratulations, ladies. You guys were rocking it. I know this month was really tight for the top 5. We had so many of you guys that were right there with each other. So keep pushing hard. Let's finish out this year amazingly strong. Keep working with people. Keep building those relationships. And it will be an amazing first quarter, because even if right now you guys are not seeing the fruits of your labor, that will produce January, February, and March. I promise. But that brings us to what we're going to be talking about today, which is being consistent in the basics. We kind of talked about this a little bit on our team page, and you guys all heard Danielle's national wake-up call. I hope you did. If you did not, please go look back at it and take a listen, because I feel like that is super relevant and important for us to remember. I feel like in this business, so many of us, and I see it a lot, get overwhelmed and feel like you don't have enough time to actually run the business. But you do. We just have to be, again, I'm going to say it, I'm going to sound like a broken record, intentional with the time that we are spending on the business. You don't want to just log onto the computer and think to yourself, okay, what am I going to do today? Before you even open your computer, let's have a plan of attack of what it is that you need to accomplish. So that starts with, what are some of the things that you need to do in this business to make sure that you're being successful? Well, the basics of it are going to be, your job is to work out and to drink your Shakeology, or to use our products, even if you're not drinking Shakeology for health reasons or allergy reasons. It's to be using products that you can work with, and to be sharing them, to be implementing them into your everyday life. I think a lot of us tend to feel like, okay, well, I have to have great results with a program to be able to sell it. You don't. It's just that you want to be able to use it in your everyday life and have it be something that fits in and helps you. So if you've already reached your goal weight and you feel like myself, I don't feel like I really have an amazing weight loss transformation story. However, I do have a story about how I'm a busy mom. I run a working business. I want to balance my time. And these programs happen to fit into my schedule. They fit into my daily life, because for me, it's more beneficial. It takes less time for me to throw in a workout real quick than it does for me to pack up the kids, get them to the gym, drop them off, do my workout, drive home, all of that. That's like 2 hours of my day that are wasted. So for me, popping in a DVD and doing 30 minutes and getting back to my day and back to my kids and back to the house chores and you guys and the business that needs to be taken care of, that's my story. So that can be your story with the programs as well. Now, you obviously have a little bit of a I'm not sure if it's frozen, but my face is frozen. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, hold on. Are you guys still there? Can you see me? I lost. I'm still here. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep talking and you guys won't be able to see my face. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that most of us have a story where, you know, you have the backstory about why you started with Beachbody and all of that, but you have a continuing story that is a daily story that is right now. This is the story that is working for you in your life right now, every single day, and you need to be doing that. You need to be using your programs, you need to be drinking your shakes, or using the performance line, or using our skincare line, or just any of those things, and sharing those on your social media. Follow a program from start to finish and talk about that. Share it with people so that people can see that you're being consistent and you're inspiring them to be consistent as well. So that is the consistency with the programs. That's also consistency with your social media. You don't have to feel like you are on your social media all day long, because if you are, that's not really being productive. If you're on your social media, you want to be using your time on your social media wisely. So what are some of the basics of the things that we have to do to be consistent in our social media and in our email accounts and things like that? That is sending out your hey girls, reconnecting with people and connecting with new people. So that is joining a group that has something to do with you and something that you like. So go to somebody's page that you personally are friends with. Look at some of their groups. Maybe not somebody that's another Beachbody coach, because you don't want to be taking business from other Beachbody coaches. But if you're somebody who likes decorating and home decorating, look for groups on Facebook or blogs or things like that that have to do with the things that you personally are interested in, the things that encompass that perfect, ideal customer and coach that you're looking for as well. And start building relationships with those people. It doesn't mean that you have to all of a sudden right out the bat invite them, you know, or right out the gate invite them to a challenge group. It just means that you need to start talking to them. If you personally like something that they have done or they have created, or, you know, a space in their home, compliment them and ask them a question about it. Just start building those relationships. Do that with 10 people a day. For me personally, my business hours are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which means that my time on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is doing more than just that minimum of what I would do if I did it all day long. I have a connecting goal that I want to reach every single week. So you can do that too. Set a goal for yourself of how many people you want to connect with throughout the week. That means that if you do it all in one day, you break it up over 3 days, or you break it up over 5 days or 7 days. As long as it's getting done, you're doing the things that need to be done to have and see success in the business. Once you've created those relationships with people, track them, track who you're talking to and how long you've been talking to them. And then when you're ready to promote your challenge group, then you invite them if you feel that it's correct, if it's the right time and it's a right fit for you. That is consistency in your business, but you have to be consistent with those things. If you're like me and inviting is your frog, it's your nemesis, you hate it, it's still something that you have to do to be able to build your business. You can't rely on just people coming to you, because eventually that teeters off. You have to constantly be filling your pipeline with people that are going to be seeing your posts, with people that are going to be inspired by what you're doing. And you can't be afraid of what other people are going to think about you or about what it is that you're doing. You have to be confident in yourself and what it is that you are doing personally, and don't worry about the rest. So that is the two most important consistent things. And the third is being consistent in planning and doing these challenge groups and events and things that you say you're going to do. So you always want to know what is coming next in your business. So that brings me to the part that I wanted to talk about when it comes to planning ahead. So right now, let's use November as an example. Right now, the holidays are coming up and December is going to be the month that you're promoting for. So if you are somebody who celebrates Christmas, or if you celebrate Hanukkah, or if you don't celebrate any of those things and you just want to do like a winter wonderland kind of a thing, then that is what you want to be focusing on. So the posts and the promotions that you do over these next couple of weeks, have them planned out. Know when your challenge group is going to be in December. Know exactly when you need to start promoting. If you are doing a challenge group starting the very beginning of December, then you want to start promoting for that this coming week, because you want to give people enough time to order their programs, get their program in the mail, be able to review it and to prep so that they can start on time. So start planning now this week out the content that you're going to be sharing. Start planning out the content of your challenge group so that you're not thinking about it day of what you're going to post to your challenge group. You want to have all of these things laid out. So for me, I'm going to be using an incentive this month where I'm going to use the cookbook that I made last year as an incentive, as a free giveaway for anyone that orders a challenge pack this month. So my design work for my images that I'm going to be using on social media are myself in Christmas colors holding up this holiday cookbook. And they can get that cookbook immediately via email, and they can even use it over Thanksgiving. So it's encouraging them to try and jump on early. You can do the same thing. You can use the cookbook that was created for the team that's in the file section. It's a PDF, or you can create your own. You can use your own ideas. You can give away your own things. Maybe you could give away a free cute holiday tank or a gift card to, Starbucks, even though Starbucks is all awry right now with their cup issue, but people still love Starbucks. They're still going to drink it. Give them a gift card of some sort or some type of incentive to hit that Success Club goal early. Then in December, we want to be hyping people up about the program that you personally are excited about, and we want to get them excited about joining your challenge group in January. So you need to know when your January challenge groups are going to start, what your January challenge groups are going to be focused on, and how and when you're going to promote them. And you want to have all of that planned out so you're not scrambling last minute and you don't forget. And we as a whole want to start planning things almost an entire quarter in advance. You want to have your content done, have creative days planned into your schedule, your weekly schedule, where you can just sit and create content for your challenge groups. Think about the things that helped you when you first started. What are some of the tips that you used? What are some of the magazines that you found helpful, or cookbooks or websites? What are some of the tools that you used to help you get results and be successful? Put those things into posts for your challenge group and create your content for your groups. If you think about businesses that are retail businesses, they are focusing on fall of 2016 right now. They're going to start promoting spring when it starts to hit January, which seems crazy, but they do. You guys see bathing suits and things out in February, but that's because they planned ahead. They're planning for the seasons that are ahead. And I think for us as Beachbody coaches and as Team Fit Force coaches, we need to start planning those things ahead of time and having that consistency in our businesses so that we're not scrambling and we can be counted on by our customers that we're bringing in. So, you guys, this is going to be an amazing last quarter. we are going to finish strong. We are going to be consistent. We are going to do things, our workouts every day. Start using our team page if you want for accountability. Post in your challenge groups yourself for accountability. Be visible to your challengers. Stick to that program and show up, because if you're not doing it, then it's very unlikely that they will as well. Make a list of all of your challengers that you have brought on and get them excited about being consistent with their workouts. Make it seem like it's just that 30 minutes of their day, because it really is. You don't want them to be focusing on it all day long. You want them to be comfortable and confident that they can fit this into their lives. Reach out to them. Ask them how they're doing. If it's in the middle of your challenge group right now, go and personally message every single one of your challengers and get them to feel like they are important and that you are there for them, because we all know that you are, but sometimes we get distracted and we forget to have that personal connection outside of the group with our challengers and our coaches. So let's rock out the rest of this year, you guys, and let's start off 2016 super strong. If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to shoot me a personal message, and I will get back to you as long as it's within my business hours. I'm being intentional with my time, and I'm planning to be intentional with the time I have with my family and the business. So I encourage you to do the same. Make a schedule, stick to it, you guys, and I love you. Have a great day. Bye.